Hey guys, how's it going? Ron Moore here, back with another episode, wrapping up the series on metabolism. In today's episode, we'll be looking at the thermic effect of activity, and we'll be discussing what that is basically. So in a nutshell, the thermic effect of activity is the energy cost, the calories burned for the activity throughout the day, which in the total day. So that includes, activities not necessarily in a gym setting. So, activities, for example, sitting, standing, moving around, stuff you do day to day, going up and down the stairs, if you're walking around from point A to point B, all those require energy. Now, mind you, at those low levels, you're not going to be burning lots of calories. So, majority of the thermic effect of activity will come from your physical activity in terms of your exercise. So, if you're doing a structured regime. Now, we're not going to focus on the different types of it. I mean, we're looking at metabolic workouts, high-intensity interval training, anaerobic. We're going to put them in one lump sum. Down the road, we'll separate them and tell you the pros and cons of each one of them. But the main message I want to give to you today is, although that you have control over the calories that you do burn, it's really important that in the short term, the research has shown that physical exercise does poorly in terms of helping someone lose weight initially. And the reason is simple. Exercise, it's tough to do, and it's tough to burn lots of calories. And I'm just going to give you a quick example. If you burn every single day 500 calories, we're looking at a week span, and considering your calories are in check, and the deficit is coming just from that 500 calories from exercise, theoretically, in a week, you can lose 1 pound. In 12 weeks, that's going to be 12 pounds. Now, that's mediocre results, and that's not going to keep someone motivated to stick with it, especially the amount of exercise you do. So with that strategy is trying to outwork a bad diet and not reducing your calories and just focusing on getting a deficit just from exercise isn't going to get you really far. Now, if you try to exercise a lot more, burn 1,000 calories, it's going to require more time, and it's going to be a lot of stress to your body and to that system itself. And exercise is kind of a double-edged sword. I'm sure you've heard of the term, you can work up a hunger after exercise, and that's true. So sometimes you can have a great workout and negate the caloric deficit that you created with that workout by overeating. And a common thing I tell my clients is you never want to outwork a bad diet. So it's really important that you dial in your nutrition. And as you lose weight over time, then you can start adding more and more exercise. So the research has shown over the long term, exercise is a great way to help you find a healthy body weight. So there you have it, guys. Thermic effect of physical activity does play a role in increasing the number of calories that you can burn a day. But the caveat is, if you try to exercise too much, there's always the opportunity to overeat. So the number one thing I want you to take away from this video is that you should control your diet and slowly add up exercise as your tolerance builds, and as you start to lose more and more weight, then you could add more volume to your training. So stay tuned, guys, for next week's episode, where we're going to go into the kitchen and I'm going to put together a shake recipe using almond milk and some berries and some other ingredients there. Make a decision and a commitment to getting in the best shape of your life. Make it happen.